Hi folks! Yes, I have a new hair color. I don't want to talk about it right now. I made a whole video about it. You'll see later. Today I just want to give a life update that nobody asked for because I just feel like talking about it. Because I have been so stressed and have so much anxiety about it, and I thought if I just get it out there then possibly I would feel better. Sounds very eccentric, right? But I feel like that's what YouTube does to me. Just encourage me to say something into the world and let it go. If you haven't recognized already, I am in my own bedroom, actually. I don't like filming in my own bedroom because, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff at the back and it's just a very messy background, so I never like filming in my room, but today I just want to be kind of chill and just doing my makeup, getting ready to film another video. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring you along with me. The main life update is actually I am moving to the UK, sort of. I just finished my bachelor degree this year, like earlier this year, and I decided that I want to pursue a master as well. I just applied for unis in the UK because I want to study something theatre related, and UK seems to be the best place to do so because Shakespeare. It just makes more sense, and I always knew that I'm going to study abroad and I'm going to stay over there. I have said this so many times in my life and I never thought it would actually come true, and now it has came true. I don't know if it's just that I said it so that it's in my mind and then I do it, or I really truly believe that, but maybe a combination of both. Who knows? So yeah, I am going to study abroad in the UK and hopefully I can stay over there, find a job. It's a lot more stressful than I thought because I've always been the type of person that could just travel and go wherever, but somehow actually moving there is giving me so much anxiety. And you know, I have been on exchange before and it's sort of a similar situation, except my attitude is totally different because when I went exchange, I'm just gonna be in a foreign country for 6 months and then I'll be back. But this time, I don't know when I'm going to be back. Or of course I'm gonna visit or whatever, but not like back, if you know what I mean. I've just been kind of stressing out about it for no reason at all. Because I really don't have to stress about it. What comes will come and you just have to face it. And also I'm like breaking out. I mean, sit closer. Yeah, this mask knee is no joke. And another thing is, I keep having the fear of what if I don't have friends over there. Like, I already have friends over there, by the way. At the end of the day, it's another country. I don't have a lot of friends there, but I do have friends. I shouldn't be really scared about not having friends because from what I've experienced during my exchange, it wasn't hard for exchange students to get together and be a friend group, right? So I think it should be the same for studying abroad, right? And I just have this irrational anxiety of what if I'm going to be alone, like nobody will help me out when I need it, blah blah. I am already talking to some other international master students through a Facebook group. So and I already met some people that is in my major, like online. Truly don't have to worry about that, but it's just this little anxiety in me keeps saying like, oh, you're not likable, you don't blend into their culture, you won't have any friends. Like, let's be honest, who fucking cares about cultural differences or anything? I think in today's day and age, everybody is a blend. There is not like someone who is strictly one culture. They will have some sort of exposure to other cultures and then pick up some other cultural traits along their way. It's just, I'm stressing about my stress. And that's the worst part of this. I haven't even started packing. Like, I haven't even actually go into the zone of knowing that I'm going to be in another country in a week and I might not be able to come back as soon as I wanted. And the most funny thing is, at my core, I'm not a shy person. Like, I make friends actively. I do have a little bit of social anxiety, but not to such an extent where I just can't talk to people. Generally very open to talk to anyone at all. So again, it's an anxiety issue that whatever you're worried about does not really align with the reality or your reality. I always feel like the human mind is such a weird place. Like, why are we so scared of everything? Like, I know that fear is sort of like a defense mechanism just to prepare yourself before like anything bad happens to you, but also it's so unnecessary. You never know what to do until something happens. Like, you can never be prepared for anything at all, to be honest. So there really is no point for me or anyone at all to worry about anything. Because worrying is essentially planning ahead in a pessimistic way, in my opinion. When you don't know what actually is going to happen, there's no way you can plan ahead in an accurate way. So there's actually no use. Or, yeah, there are some uses sometimes, but not to a very large extent. I feel like because I'm stressing out so much, my face is just also not having it. It's breaking out quite a bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you about my hair because I feel like it's kind of a big change for me. So about 2 weeks ago, I dyed my hair this beautiful grayish blonde color with some periwinkle streaks. It was so beautiful. But then, of course, if you know about hair colors, the colors I had are the quickest to fade. My stupid ass thought, oh, there's some blue in my hair, right? The periwinkle, which is actually more purple than blue. I'm going to mix a blue dye with conditioner to put it all over my head to preserve the blue. Guess what came out? Bright teal color. I was actually like, I fell into this deep hole of regret. It's almost like depression. I just couldn't do anything. I was just sitting there contemplating my life choices, super regretful, and my mom was like, it looks great, being the nice mom that she is. And I was just not having it. I was so depressed. I was like half crying because like I don't hate the color teal, but it just doesn't look good on me, and it's kind of traumatizing because after only a week of having that really great hair color, you suddenly have blue hair and it's kind of just shocking and overwhelming. I don't know what to say. I'm just stupid, and I tried everything to remove that blue color or teal color, or like try to cover it with orange because color wheel, and it did turn out this kind of grayish, bluish green, which I do not mind. So now I'm just going to let my hair rest because I've done so much damage to it. I tried washing it so much. My scalp was irritated because I tried the like baking soda shampoo method. I really need to stop. So the most sustainable and less damaging way that I figured out is to just use a red pink color shampoo to balance out the green color to hopefully get it to a more subtle grayish color, because I hated the bright teal. It was bright. I just could not deal with it. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's sort of like a shorter version of my hair story, and I do find that a lot of people struggle with this problem, like having teal green hair. I think it's one of the most hated hair color because it's so hard to get out. So I made a video about it to hopefully help some other people out, which the video is still in the making because it's kind of complicated, you know? And what I'm going for right now is more like a gradual process because I don't want to damage my hair that much. So I feel like the main point with hair is just you need to be so patient with it and don't rush anything at all, because if you rush, it's never going to come out good. Okay, I need to just focus on my brows for a second. Honestly, don't know what happened to me. I feel like I lost the ability to do brows at all. Like, ever since I dyed my hair or bleached my hair, I just don't know what brow color I should use. Because when it was gray, I thought like maybe an ashy brown would do, but it just looks really dark. And then I tried using like a medium brown, and then it looks kind of warm now. So I don't know what to do with it. I just kind of mix two colors together. Like, I fill in my brows with like an ashy brown color, and then I use a darker taupey color to just set them like a brow gel. I mean, I could always use like green brows, you know, but I'm not that adventurous. I always thought that it would be cool to do fashion colors like these fun colors. Now I feel like it's kind of hard because like I can't wear warm colors for some reason. I mean I can, but it just doesn't look as good. It makes my skin color looks weird, and also like it's not very sustainable because it will eventually fade, and when it fades you probably won't like it that much. I guess in the future I'm just going to opt for like more neutral hairstyles. I felt so self-conscious about my hair for a few days. I don't know why I'm reacting over hair so much, but it was a journey. I was not okay for a few days only, but now I'm fine with it. Especially after I put the orange all over and muted it down a lot, I feel fine. Because I'm only like filming at home today and I'm filming videos that are not very, you know, technical, so I'm just gonna do a very chill makeup look. I've just been brainstorming some video ideas for the future, and right now, actually today, I'm going to film how I pack for moving across the world. I just felt like it's sort of like a little documentary of my own life. I want to look back to how much I'm stressing right now, maybe 2 to 3 years later. That's my video plan. I'm going to film what makeup I pack, I'm going to film the clothes that I pack, and most important of all, why I am doing these videos is because I feel like I want a different approach in living in general. If you guys don't know already, there is this particular trend with capsule wardrobe, and it's like a seasonal wardrobe basically. So each season you pick out some pieces that you're gonna wear for that whole season and just nothing else. And basically it's like 37 pieces for one season, and you can adjust what you want in there. Maybe like 7 pairs of shoes, 10 tops, or 8 bottoms. Like you can allocate the number of items that you want, and I just feel like it's sort of a more minimalistic approach to your closet, because nowadays we have so much clothes. Like I have so much clothes. It's an unreasonable number of clothes, and also makeup. I just kind of want to change my approach to fashion in general. The more pieces I have, the more pieces I feel I need, because you know, I like buying very unique pieces. Some of the unique pieces, they need another unique piece to pair them up together to make it look good. So you just keep buying more and more, and I don't think that's very sustainable, as well as how the fashion industry is so polluting and exploits human rights in general. So yeah, that's why I want to change up my attitude in life through changing my wardrobe. I sound like a maniac. Am I still stressed? Hopefully I won't die just deciding what to wear, because I have so many clothes. It's like I map out so many things in my head and I never actually do it, you know? That's why I stress out so much. It's just all in my head. I think I'm having a therapy session with myself. Because I'm saying everything out, I sort of counter-argue myself. Yeah, so that's what I have been thinking about and planning, and I'm really excited and nervous for it. But I feel like it will be very beneficial to just me in general. I'm just gonna be very explicit here. I do think I have a buying problem. Like I don't buy until I have absolutely no money, but I am such an impulsive consumer. I love buying things, and I buy things with the most weird reason. Like the other day I saw, okay, this is not a good example because I did fight my desires, but the other day on ASOS I saw Spectrum Collection, the makeup brush brand. They have a collaboration with Frida Kahlo, and Frida Kahlo is my favorite artist of all time. I think I've said it in another video as well. So I really wanted to get the collection, like the brush set, the little makeup bag, and just everything. I want to get it so bad. But let's be honest, I don't need more brushes. I have at least 50 to 60 brushes that is in front of me right now. So I really don't need any more brushes. But brushes is one of the things that I just keep buying because so many of them have different designs and they are for different things, which, to be honest, you can use one brush for many things already. Nobody needs more than 20 brushes. If you're not like a professional makeup artist, you just do makeup at home, 20 is like the max. I doubt if I use 20 brushes doing my makeup. My feet is asleep. Yeah, so the goal of this packing project is to hopefully adapt a more minimalistic lifestyle and lower my consumption. And I've heard from people who had capsule wardrobes, they said that because they only have so many pieces in their wardrobe, they're more creative and they don't feel like they need to buy more stuff, because in a capsule wardrobe you mainly have basic items, and basic items are pretty much the easiest to pair up, so it really cuts time in the morning or the night before to find outfits that goes together, because everything sort of fits together already. And while you are organizing or packing that capsule wardrobe, you sort of already have an idea what items goes with which. Well, I'm tongue-tied. I haven't spoken so much in a while because I haven't meet anyone in a while. You know, when I was in the hair salon the other day, I haven't gone out in 4 to 5 days before I went to the hair salon, and that salon was packed full of people. I literally had so much anxiety just being in a room with that much people. Well, everyone had like masks on and wash their hands when they come in, so safety precautions have been implemented. However, I just have not had so many people in a room in a while, so it throws me off a little. But anyway, I don't want to talk about my hair. I'm still in regret. See, that's what I do. I said I don't want to talk about my hair, yet I'm making a whole video about it. That just really tells you who am I as a person. So yeah, that's pretty much my life update, really. I'm moving across the world in the middle of a freaking pandemic. So Hong Kong residents don't need to quarantine when they arrive in the UK, because like in I think mid-July the cases we have sort of dropped, so the UK lifted travel ban or the restricted quarantine thing. So I don't have to quarantine, which is great, although I don't know why they would do that, because we have a third wave and it was the worst wave, like compared to the first two. I don't think anyone can make a good face while putting on mascara. Let me try. No. No, it just doesn't feel right. I know it is kind of terrible decision to start my master's in the middle of a pandemic, because at the end of the day I had the choice to defer my studies. I had the choice to, you know, just not go. But I feel like I'm going to learn a lot of things that other people will not learn during this time. And especially for the show business, which is suffering right now, like theater, cinema, actually, yeah, theater, cinema, to show business in general, like festivals or music festivals. I just feel like I could be of use, or I could gain more knowledge about how to react to critical times in the world, for example a pandemic. Perhaps, like, I hope there won't be such a devastating disaster all over the world again, but if it would happen so, then I would have the skills or I would have the experience to react to that should I work in the show business field in the future. So that's why I decided that I should just go for it, and also I have nothing else to do in Hong Kong. That's the main reason, actually. Like, I don't want to be unemployed for another year. I mean, I wasn't unemployed. I was just doing interns and part-time jobs here and there. I don't want it. I want to do what I have set my mind to do, and I don't want it any later. I'm going to do the master's no matter the situation in the world, and I'm going to try my best. I think that's the spirit. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed with myself, actually. Once in a while, you gotta be impressed with yourself. That I decided to do this, and I rationalized this decision to such an extent that everyone around me feel like it's a smart choice. So yeah, if you ask me like the learning situation in the UK and how am I going to get the most out of my master's with limited face-to-face teaching, and also, you know, just the pandemic in general, where you're not allowed to interact to as many people as you would in a normal situation. Well, it depends on me now. It depends on how I approach to this situation. If there wasn't a pandemic or just a global prices, then I feel like I would be more reluctant to talk to anyone at all. But now, because we rely on online communication so much, and I can only rely on myself to make friends and build connections, I feel like I'm more motivated to do it. I'm talking bullshit now because I'm kind of tired of talking. Let's just put on the lipstick and finish this business. Should we do a fun color or should we just do whatever? See, that's the problem with this hair. I feel like I can't even do a red lip. Or can I? Actually, no, I'm just gonna do like burgundy color because I felt like it. I'm already stressing out about packing my makeup, by the way, which is the video I'm going to film today, because I have so much makeup and I want to bring all of them, but I know I won't be able to use all of them anyway. So basically, I am trying to capsule my life away. Let's hope that I don't bring absolutely everything. Oh, and I still have to wash my brushes before I pack them. Oh, I'm so tired. Alright, I'm gonna be done complaining and be proactive with packing, filming, and editing in the future. Actually, I'm just gonna take out these clips just so I can say a proper goodbye. So, see, this color actually looks pretty good. So thank you so much for watching me rant about my recent stress. Thank you so much for receiving the live update that you did not ask for. I'm just going to try and get my mind out of the stress because it's not helping. If worrying doesn't help, don't worry, okay? I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!